Welcome to this tutorial on how to create Kylo Ren's Lightsaber in Adobe After Effects. Step 1. Make sure to work in 32-bit colour mode so After Effects. To do this, hover over to where it says 8B PC or to click it until it says 32-bit colour. Next, double click the project window and select all footage and press import. Next, drag the footage over the new composition button. Here is the footage I will be using to create the lightsaber. Next, go to the file menu and select Layer, New, Solid. Call the solid saber and press the Make Comp Size button. And press OK. Also make sure the size is white. Next, select the pen tool located in the toolbar. Navigate to where the lightsaber starts on the timeline and create 4 points. To hide the layer, click the little eyeball next to the layers icon and vice versa. Navigate to where the lightsaber stops and drag the edge of the solid to the location of the current time indicator. Next, with the pen tool selected, drag the 4 points of the mask over the lightsaber. Now it is time to animate the mask. Press MM on the keyboard and click stopwatch next to mask path. You can now use page up or page down to go to the previous or next frame on the timeline. To smooth off the top of the lightsaber, click and hold over the pen tool and select the vertex tool. And click the top point and drag to smooth it out. At each new frame, make sure the mask covers the saber. To get to the next frame, press page down on the keyboard. To move each point of the mask, make sure to have the pen tool selected and click and drag the point into its lines with the lightsaber. Repeat this process. Repeat this process for the rest of the sequence. With the sequence complete, press the 1 preview button or press 0 on the numpad. Now the lightsaber should look something like this. Next, duplicate the saber layer 3 times by pressing Ctrl D or Command D on a Mac. Next, go to Layer, New, Solid, and make sure the colour is black, and press OK. Now drag this side to the bottom of the sabers. Hold the shift key down to select the top one. Right click, pre-compose. Call this main saber and press OK. Next, set the blending mode to screen. Double click the main saber to enter the composition. Most people prefer to feather the mask, however I prefer to use a fast blur, so I find it to look better. With Saber 3 selected, go to Effect, Blur and Sharpen, Fast Blur. I will set the blurriness to 20 in order to create a nice base glow for the lightsaber. Now I will select Saber 2 and go to Effect, Blur and Sharpen, Fast Blur, but this time I'll set the value to 50. Now I will experiment by setting Saber 3 brightness value 8.7 to see how to fix the glow. Now I will set the value of Saber 2 to 25. Now I will select Saber 1 and go to Effect, Blur and Sharpen, Fast Blur, and set the brightness to a value that creates a nice glow to the overall lightsaber. In this case, I found 75 to be the perfect value. Now I will hide Saber 1, 2 and 3 and select Saber 4. Now I will go to Effect, Distort, Turbulence Displace. This does not look like what we're after. You have to adjust them through settings. It will look like a Kylo Ren lightsaber. I must go into part of no instance of the effect, we're going to Effect, Turbulence Displace. Now I'll set the first turbulence space and decrease the amount until it starts to look more like a lightsaber with some jagged edges. I will also decrease the size until it looks like the small jagged edges from the lightsaber. In this case I found 18 to work the best. Next I would decrease the amount on turbulent space in the second instance until it fits the mask more evenly. If not completely, since we still want it to be a bit jagged. Next I would decrease the size until it's almost the same as the mask shape, but not exactly. In this case I found 2 to work the best. Next I'll adjust the first turbulent space to have a bit more jaggedness in it. In this case I found 107 to work the best. If that may vary depending on how it was shot. Next I would decrease the size to make it look more like Kylo Ren's lightsaber. So it looks like lightning edges. In this case I found around 2 to work the best. As you can see I got jagged edges. Next I would decrease the amount on turbulent space too to create more randomness in the lightsaber. In this case I found around -8 to work the best. As you can see, we're starting to get the effect we're after. I'll just kind of experiment a bit now, see if I can make it look any more random. In this case I'll adjust in the amount and temperature as one a bit to create more edges like this. Next I'm going to apply a wide or blur to smooth out the edges of the lightsaber so it looks more smooth. To do this I'm going to go to effect, with saber selected, blur and sharpen, wide or blur. And as you see, this is nothing like we're after. So we're going to change the centre point to the bottom of the lightsaber. Next, I'll change the type to zoom to make it look more like Kylo Ren's lightsaber. Since this looks like, I don't know what, hyperspace, light speed. That's what I'm going to change the type to zoom. Now this looks a lot more like Kylo Ren's lightsaber. Next, I'll go to the mount to 23 to make the lightsaber's edges look even more smooth. Now I will copy turbulent space 1 and 2 and paste them on saber 3, but first I will delete the fastware. Then I will paste it there. Then turn the eye on for the layer and adjust the settings so it creates even more randomness within the lightsaber. In this case I will try 115 to see how it affects the randomness of the layer. Next I will adjust the size until I like the way it looks. Next I will press the I next to saber 2 and 1 to show the glow again. Next I will adjust the brightness for saber 1 until I get a nice very bright glow from the lightsaber itself. Once you are happy with the glow, press the RAM preview button or press 0 on the numpad. Feel free to experiment by changing settings until you are happy with the way the lightsaber looks. Next, navigate to where the lightsaber starts. And press the stopwatch next to evolution on both turbulent spaces. Next, I'll remove the current time indicator to the end of the timeline. Next, I will set the second turbulent space to 267. And set the value of X to 250. This retimes the two values together quite the randomness per second. Now I will set the evolution value for turbulent space 1 to 263 to quite nice randomness. Next I will set the value of X to 150, so it times two values together to quite the randomness per second. I will also experiment now. See if any settings work better. However, in this case, I found 150 work the best, as you can see. Next, I will select Saber 3 and move the current time indicator to the beginning of where the lightsaber appears. Next, I will select Turbulent Space 1 and set a keyframe on evolution. I will do the same for Turbulent Space 2. Now I will move the current time indicator to the end of the timeline. Now I'll set the evolution value for X to 450 and the Y value to 276. This will quite randomness when animating the edges. Now I'll press the RAM preview button or press 0 on the keyboard to see how the animation looks. Once they are happy with the way the lightsaber looks, go back to the main comp by clicking on the composition. Now it is time to colour the lightsaber. To do this, select the lightsaber from the composition, called main saber in this case. Go to Effect, Colour Correction, Curves. Since Kylo Ren's lightsaber is wet, we will go to the wet channel and drag the wet line up until it creates a nice wet. Next I will go to the green channel and drag the green line down until it goes to a purplish colour. Now I'll go to the blue channel and drag the blue line down until it is in a similar location to the green, where I've got a nice wet colour which I like. To improve the colour even more, I will go to the Effects and Presets panel and type in Colour Balance. Next I will click and drag on Colour Balance and drag it to the Effects window. Next I will set the highlight web balance to 11, since that's what I found to work the best for this particular shot. Next I will apply an all instance of curves by going to Effect, Colour Correction, Curves. Next I will go to the channel and set it to red and move the wedge line up until I get a nice shade of red. I'm personally very happy the way this looks now. So I'm now close the second it's the curbs and core bands. Press seed out on the keyboard or press the one preview button to see how the final effect looks. You've got two options for the cross guards on the left and right. They can repeat the process that I've done for the rest of the tutorial, or they can cheat by duplicating the main blade and rotating it and keyframing it. I'm going to show you how to do that now for this simple reason this is a tutorial. However, I would recommend that they repeat the process I did for the main blade with the side blades to get the best result. Step 1. Select the main blade and press Command D for on a Mac or Control D on Windows. Once there, press the Enter key to rename the layer. In this case I'm going to call this Lightsaber. Next, press S on the keyboard to reveal the scale property and decrease the scale a bit. Next, select the rotation tool and move it around to see the saber. Next, set the arrow tool and move it into position. Next, adjust the scale and rotation by using the edges to scale it and using the rotation up in the toolbar to rotate it. Then move it into position using the arrow tool. I would recommend locking the main saber layer while doing this to avoid making any mistakes. Just press the padlock next to it in order to lock it and then set the saber to go back to it. Now I can use page up and page down in order to position the blade where it needs to go. Once the blade is in the right position, press P on the keyboard to access position. Next, click the stopwatch, then press page down or up. Page up to go previous frame, page down to go to other. Next, hold down the shift key and press R for rotation. So of course keyframe the rotation with page up and down. As see, it's created a new keyframe in timeline. And you can use the rotation tool from the toolbar or the section tool to move it into the correct position that it needs to be. Repeat this process for the rest of the left saber. Then do the same for the right saber. I will be back once I have done this. As you can see, I've now keyframed the right and left saber. So now all I need to do is press the one preview button or press Z on the keyboard to define the product. If you found this video useful, please like the video, and if you'd like to be notified when I upload a new video, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.